So the world of crypto, NFTs, and the economy in general has changed quite a lot. All right. As I said before in my previous videos, money should be an extra, not a necessity. All right. When everything that we need is provided by life itself, and the animals are not food; they are part of an ecology that sustain the environment. All right, and sustain nature. And so it is our job and duty as human beings and beings of this earth to do the exact same thing, okay, and plant more gardens. All right, so the cool thing, people have also talked about, the metaverse, or not the metaverse, yeah, the metaverse, and where that is going, the possible dangers of the metaverse and a full dive, but also the dangers of a full dive. But there's also the other possibilities of the metaverse. I give you a quick example. For example, you can have an area of land that is a garden that is kept, well kept by a community, and people could go in, plant, and expand the garden, eat, all right, cook the fruits and vegetables that are there, okay, obviously plant-based, no harming our animal kin or animal family, all right, and with that land is protected, but in the metaverse and in the meta world, it is virtual, for example, trading property game, such as the one I have mentioned before in my previous video. So that's one of the possibilities and one of the potentials of the metaverse, okay? And of course, that ties into things like NFTs and cryptos and play-to-earn options. And of course, these play-to-earn options are not confined to just a virtual world. You have people who play sports and games, and we are in the process of that. I can see that becoming more of a reality, where more people can play more, have more options of being able to play more in order to earn. But not only that, all right, as far as the business side and, businesses that people want to do, we have things like, for example, InstaWork, all right, and in InstaWork, people can go ahead and select a shift. You don't have to be signed up, for example, dedicate your entire week or life to a certain job or a business or company. What InstaWork does is basically has contracts with these different companies and these different businesses. And these different businesses put up their job postings and they put up their shifts. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to cover that shift or not. And you can create a portfolio with InstaWork. This is good, and I mentioned this because this is part of the great change that's going on economically, okay? Like I mentioned before, everything is spiritual, and in December 21st, 2020, we had the combining of Jupiter and Saturn, which symbolically meant a combination of chaos and order, okay? If there's too much order, there's a lot of chaos, all right? If there's too much chaos, there's too much order. So we can't have one being more extreme than the other. And this concept of chaos and order, okay, balance, light and dark, all right, it ties into things like that, light and dark, all right, light and dark. So we can say that basically in our life, one of the darkness that we have, the darkness that we have been experiencing for a long time is this concept of paying to live. And no animal does that, all right? No animal does that. No animal also doesn't do what they don't want to do, okay? Humans have taught themselves or allowed themselves to be brainwashed into thinking that, oh, you must do what you don't want to do sometimes. That's total bogus, okay? What we must do is evolve our economy, and we can see these evolutions going on with what the current things I have mentioned, okay? We can see it with crypto, we can see it with NFTs, we can see it with InstaWork, for example. InstaWork is an example, all right? Real good example, all right? Permaculture, people planting more, okay? No more of this, we own or I own or you own the land. It's more like, no, we work together to maintain the land, and there's enough land for everyone to go in different places, all right? There's too much cement buildings, all right, that are essentially empty, high rises that are practically empty, okay? And you can tell not everybody, fancies that. Some people call those things the finer things in life. There's ways to experience the finer things without damaging the finer greens, okay? So this is what's going on, and this is what we can foresee happening in our economy and the evolution of the economies in the world, okay? Money as a necessity is becoming obsolete, okay? People are getting back in touch with living a natural life, all right? Sustaining the natural life, all right? Sharing love, all right, with all species, okay? So this is something that's very good. It's part of this change that we are seeing, okay? Like I said, the darkness we have experienced is that we have this concept of needing money and to live, okay? Money has a place, but as an extra. And take the example of video game. I'll leave you with this. Take the example of video game. In video game, people play, you earn, You can customize, invest into extra things. There's a lot of extra things that humans create, lots of extra fun things, okay? But it must not get in the way as we continue to transition and evolve. We must remember that these things must not get in the way of living naturally and connected with nature, learning from the plant medicines as well as our earth kin, aka those whom some call animals, all right? Or earth-born beings, all right? So anyways, that's my little video for you guys, all right? Go check out InstaWork, really cool stuff, all right? If you need something that's flexible, all right, where you can choose your shifts and times and you can have more flexibility of using your time how you want as we continue to evolve, definitely check out InstaWork. Namaste, subscribe, definitely share the video. Peace.